Somebody's crying bolo. Somebody's crying bolo. I need your love today.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Irene here once again. Your favorite baby girl on the street is back again with another episode of 7 most common insecurities men have that you don't know. Some of them you know, some you don't know. I'll be bringing the top 7 for you so you know. Alright guys, so let's move down to the video in proper. Number 1 is relationship instability. So if you have cheated on your girlfriend before, or your girlfriend has cheated on you before, you will have insecurities in this relationship. This relationship will not be stable because you'll be thinking, like, if you're the one that did that, you'll be thinking, oh, how can I make her trust me again? Oh, how can I trust this girl again? Like, complications, like you'll be contemplating on, how can I trust again? How can this relationship still have stability with all this cheating thing that's occurred? How can I actually be a good partner to this girl? Or how can I be a good husband to my wife? You know? And then if you're the one that was cheated on, you'll be like, how can I trust again? How can I continue in this relationship again? How do I do this? How do I do that? You just start keep contemplating on how to make, like, the stability of the relationship will be shaken all the time because you have not actually sat down to actually have that closure with the girl, or with your or with, like, you've not had that closure why these things occurred then in this relationship. You've not had that closure with the person, so you need to have that closure so you'll be able to stabilize your relationship, to know where you are. Let it not be like you're in a situationship instead of a relationship, you know. It is always best to tackle the issue and move ahead. Yes, you cannot keep on staying there to be thinking all the time, like, how do I make her trust me? How can I trust this lady again? Because you were caught, you know, you were caught red-handed in that shit. You just need to tackle the issue. If you need closure, go ahead, have that closure with your partner and move ahead, forge ahead and make the relationship better. So let's move down to my number 2. Body image. So many people always take a look at themselves in the mirror. Even when they dress up and they look good, they are like, do I look good? Will my girlfriend like me? How do I look? Do I dress good? Do I this? Do I smell good? Is my haircut okay? Is my hairstyle okay? Is my looking flawless? The guy looks at his body. Like, sometimes women, we don't know that men actually want to know how they look, if they look good too, like if they look presentable. Some of us don't know these things. We just believe, he's a guy, he shouldn't be having insecurities when it comes to his looks. Men do have these problems. They look at themselves, they look how they look. They look in the mirror, they come to ask you, am I dressed good? Is my dressing okay? Do you know that there are some men that scatters their wardrobe just to dress up for once and go out with you? Just like women do. Do you guys know that? There are some men that scatter their wardrobes to get the perfect look just to come and go out with you, just for a dinner date. And if they don't smell well, even if they're smelling good, they'll still come and ask, am I smelling good, babe? Am I looking good? You know? They are unhappy with their height, unhappy with their physique. Some of them are unhappy with the way they smell. Some of them compare and contrast. Like, I don't understand. Especially if your ex, your girlfriend's ex was finer than you, or was taller than you, or had the finances than you. You keep checking these things. You don't need it. You do not need it. She will accept you. As long as she loves you, she will accept you the way you are. Yes, the way you are, she will accept you. You don't need to stress your head and your mind over all those things. A woman that loves you will stay with you. These concerns are mostly connected to inferiority complex. I don't see a reason why you will be thinking of your height. Well, sometimes if you have a crush on a girl that is taller, you'll be thinking of your height. Yes, I know that. That also will make you have this inferiority complex, you know, to make you start thinking, I'm short for her, will she like me? Yes, those are the insecurities men do perceive whenever they're around their women, you know. Now, compare and contrast is the game. Sometimes you find yourself in the winning position. Yes. Sometimes you find yourself in the winning position. And sometimes you find yourself in that inferiority position also. But what you need to do is accept yourself for who you are. You just have to accept it, because you cannot change what God has created. If God made you short, you are short. Yes. So if you are having crush on a girl, you know, if you are short, you are short. You can't change it. That's just the truth. You can't change it. You are there, you are there. You know, you can't change your face, you can't change your height. If you're short, if you're having a crush on a tall girl, you can't change your face or your height. Just try your best to create a structure that works for you. As long as you're happy and healthy, is all that matters. That is just what it is. So let's move down now to my number. So to my number 3 now, let's talk about emotional intimacy. Yeah, emotional intimacy. Being honest and vulnerable is common in a relationship for guys. Sometimes it's connected to a secretive or a shameful behavior of the past. When a man grew up in a place where love or emotions were not expressed or acknowledged, when his girlfriend or his wife asks him about what he's feeling about the relationship that they are in, or how he feels about his experience at present, he will feel threatened. He will feel threatened, like he can't come out to actually say what he feels, because he doesn't even know how to express this thing, because he wasn't raised in a place of love, of how to acknowledge an expression, you know, how to actually express himself. So if you feel threatened, or he might even feel vulnerable, he will feel insecure, he will feel emotionally insecure. That's how it is. So when he's being asked all these questions, it can feel like insecurity and a threat to his well-being. So that is one of those things that men. Let's move down to my number 4. When your girlfriend compliments another guy, or your wife compliments another guy, they feel somehow, they feel some type of way. Some men don't like it. They don't like it at all. Like they become jealous. They become jealous. Some of them won't even become jealous at first. They'll take time, look at the situation. Like if you compliment too much, they just, why are you complimenting? What's that? Why are you complimenting them too much? When your wife or your girlfriend compliments another man, it makes most men feel out of line. Why will you compliment him that way? But if your girlfriend compliments another man's looks in a genuine manner, in a genuine way, it's not out of line. We all need the freedom of expression in a relationship. We can actually express like, oh, you look good, I love your cologne, I love your perfume, you know. Don't see it as something different. Men, I'm talking to you now. Don't see it as something bad. She's just having a genuine compliment. She's just giving a genuine compliment, you know. So it's not something bad. Also, men, you do compliment other women when you see them. Oh, you look good today, you know. It is not a bad gesture. It is not a bad gesture. It's just a genuine gesture, you know. Sometimes it's necessary to actually acknowledge people to make people feel good of themselves.
You are watching Irene Jayyou. Stay tuned.
Welcome back, guys. Now let's move down to my number 5. My number 5 is sexual ability. 99.10% of men in the world are always feeling somehow when it comes to their sexual ability. Nothing makes a man more insecure when it comes to sex, their sex life, their sex inability. Let me put it that way. Nothing makes a man more insecure than that. Like I said, 99.10% of men in the world, that is how they feel. If they feel like they are not giving it out well to you, they feel so insecure. Like you're gonna get it outside, you're gonna doing it with someone else. So those things that kind of a thing makes a man so insecure around you. Men constantly worry about their sexual inability or their sexual ability. Let me put it that way, because even when they're doing it right, they still feel insecure about it. But the thing is, men, you need to calm down when it comes to these things, because most women prefer physical intimacy than sexual intimacy. They get more connected to you in physical intimacy. So sometimes calm down. But I know we are in a changing time now, in a different world right now. Women now, these days, they want it more in terms of sex than the physical intimacy, you know. So I see the reason why most men are so insecure in their sexual ability or in their sexual inability around their women. Down to my number 6. When your wife or your girlfriend is more successful than you. Most men are extremely insecure when their woman is more successful than them. Some men don't even want to hear of it. Some men don't want to hear of it. Now, guys, I wrote something down when I wrote this out. I wrote something down about this. Like, research has been done in different parts of the world about this particular topic, you know. Okay, let me read that out now to you guys. Women in the modern world are trying to change the game by emerging successfully in all fields. Yes, if you check the world today, now, I think most of the positions in the world today are being held by women these days. Women are striving hard. Women are going all out to succeed. Women are going more out to succeed for their homes, for themselves, for their kids. The ones that are still single are succeeding for themselves. They're striving, you know. Now, these kinds of things makes most men insecure. When they see a woman in the office that is in the high position and they are like under those women, they feel so insecure around those women. I don't know why, but that's what it is. However, men are still soft insecure about women getting ahead of them. Exactly. Men, they feel so insecure about women going ahead of them. I don't know. But the age-old long norm of chauvinism and patriarchy have formulated the idea that women are not built to be more successful than men. I don't know where they got these ideas from. We are all created by God in the same way. Even if women were taken from the ribs of men, does it mean a woman cannot strive to be successful? Does it mean a woman cannot hold position? I wonder. But these are the insecurities a man, so many men, most men have about being around women. I read more. To support this, a study done by a group of researchers in the US has found that husbands grow increasingly insecure when their wives earn more than 40% of the total household income. Wow, amazing. But it happens also here in Nigeria. Men, when their wives are doing good in business, it brings in issues in the house. When your girlfriend is doing good in her office, in a place of work, it's bringing issues in the relationship. Men tend to be insecure when it comes to these things. Well, that is what it is. Let's move down now to my number 7. The wife is still in friendship with her ex. It's another insecurity problem in relationship with men. They have those insecurities like, why would she still be friends with her ex? What is the meaning of that? They start comparing themselves like, is he taller than me? Is he wealthier than me? Is he smarter than me? They compare themselves with these people, making them have issues in their relationship because it's not pleasant to them. They don't like it. They don't want that. You know, it's insecurity issues for men. No matter how they tell you, oh, girl, it's okay. You can be friends with your ex, no problem. Do not believe them because that relationship you're having with that person, they don't like it. They won't tell you, maybe because they feel if they tell you it will hurt your feelings or something, they're not happy with it. All you have to do is make sure you notice these things and then make sure to bring down the tempo of that particular friendship you have with your ex. Don't always rub it on his face, you know? Don't always rub it on his face. Make sure you bring down the tempo, calm it down. Okay? Calm it down because the man in the house is not happy. He's just pretending to be happy not to hurt your feelings. That's what it is. But guys, if your girlfriend is still in friendship with her ex, it doesn't mean she is in love with that ex. They can just be, maybe if they were dating, maybe when she met him, which was in a place of work, and even if the relationship went south, doesn't mean they cannot be like co-colleague in the office. Yes, they can just maintain a work relationship. It's not harmful. As long as she's in love with you and not with that other guy, it's not harmful. Just keep those kind of insecurities calm and make sure to have good conversation with your girl to know what it is and how it's going. Do not pretend and say, yeah, go ahead. You can. No. Make sure to ask questions. make sure to know the relationship status. Let it not be beyond just colleague, just friendship thing. Okay? All this kind of insecurity, hypertension go follow. How will you treat it? You cannot be having all these kind of issues. Just make sure you are healthy, stay healthy, and in a healthy relationship, and stay happy too. So guys, thank you so much guys for staying tuned with me to this time and watching this video. I so much appreciate you all. So if you've had patience to stay up to this time, consider to subscribe. Consider to subscribe, turn on the post notification bell so you'll be the first to see my video whenever I drop it. Like it's hot, and you grab it like it's hot. Grab it like it's hot, guys. Until I come your way next time. Ciao, ciao, guys. Ciao, ciao, guys.